I always wonder why Ray Liotta was never in Martin Scorsese's movies after the 1990 film Goodfellas. I always wonder about that because after that, you don't see him in any more of his movies after that. But you see other guys like Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, fucking Joe Pesci comes back and The Irishman. But Ray Liotta is just out of the picture for some reason. There's like an article that came out in 2021 when Ray Liotta was still alive. I think he was asked a question about why he wasn't in any more Martin Scorsese movies after Goodfellas, and he said, "Why haven't I worked with Martin Scorsese since Goodfellas? You have to ask him. I love to." So ever since after that movie, he never asked him anymore for any other movies him to be in. Because like I said, he asked over and over again, Robert De Niro over and over again, and Joe Pesci, and Leonardo DiCaprio. He asked those guys over and over again to be in his movies all the time. But for some reason, Ray Liotta is just not in there anymore. He just, like, I don't know what happened. Maybe they had a fallout, or Martin Scorsese didn't really like him that much as an actor, or it's just he didn't really find him interesting anymore after Goodfellas. That's probably one of the main reasons, maybe. I find it to be a mystery about that for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I just find it odd that he never asked him anymore for other movies after the Goodfellas. Because Ray Liotta is a really good actor, and I just wonder about that. Is because Martin Scorsese don't like him as a person? I mean, I think he could have been in like the Departed movie. I think he would fit one of the detectives or one of the bad guys in there. To be honest with you. I don't know why he didn't ask him to be in The Departed and play one of the head captains of the police department or something, instead of like Alec Baldwin, which he really is a douchebag in real life. I mean, I know back then he didn't really shoot anybody yet, but I just never really liked the guy as an actor, even before the gun incident. I just never liked that fucking guy. I thought he was always a piece of shit, in my opinion. I think Ray Liotta did a better job playing the detective in the movie than Alec Baldwin did. I feel like he would have done really good in The Departed more than him. I don't know why Scorsese didn't ask him to be in that. He would have worked pretty fine in that, or maybe Shutter Island. He probably looked pretty good in Shutter Island. Be able to play like a warden or something in that movie. I think that is like prison, right? Shutter Island, I think. I never watched Shutter Island, so I can't really say anything about Shutter Island. But I heard the movie was like all right or something. I heard it wasn't really that great, but a lot of people said it is great. It's a pretty mixed bag from a lot of people. But yeah, I feel like he could have returned back in another Martin Scorsese movie like The Departed. He could play one of the captains in the movie, play one of the captains. He would work pretty fine in that. But for some reason, I guess Scorsese don't find him interesting anymore after Goodfellas. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe another movie, maybe Wolf of Wall Street. He would probably work in there too, maybe, as one of the characters. Maybe one of the businessmen, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not in that movie, maybe. But The Departed worked pretty well with him. I think it worked 100% really good with him. He was in The Departed. But then again, he didn't reach out to him. He was like, I don't need Ray Liotta. I'm just going to go with Alec Baldwin or some other asshole to play that role, I mean, there is another article about him regretting to not reunite with Ray Liotta just once more. It says, "We had many plans to work together again, but the timing was always off, or the project wasn't quite right," says Scorsese. For this article he was talking to, I regret that now. I don't get what was so hard to figure out what movie he'd put him in. I don't get what's so hard about that. He could have been in The Departed. He could have been in that movie, or he could have been in another Scorsese movie that would work with him. It's not really that hard. It's very simple. I don't know why he couldn't just figure out what to put him in. It's too late now. The man's dead. There's no way you can work with him now. You had your chance when he was alive. That's all he asked. He asked the same guys over and over again. Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro. Back and forth, this and that, same guys over and over again. Why can't you just put him in one of these movies? I mean, it's funny you have Leonardo DiCaprio in one of them, and also have Ray Liotta in the same movie with him. Like, why not gonna do that? Like I said, Ray Liotta could have been in the movie The Departed with Leonardo DiCaprio. He could have played one of the captains. He could have played Alec Baldwin's spot in the movie because Alec Baldwin was a douchebag. I don't like Alec Baldwin. He could have played the captain in that movie, but then again, he went with Alec Baldwin. I don't get what's so great about Alec Baldwin. I always think he's like a shitty actor anyways. I know he's that great of an actor. He's just some douchebag playing another douchebag. Ironic, isn't it? And he fucking shot that lady last year or the other year or whatever. And now he's like in trouble for that shit or something. Some like I said, he's a fucking idiot. Like I never even before that I told you he's a jerk off. Even before that. Like I said, it's so simple. It's not tedious at all. He could have been The Departed, or he could have been that Gangs of New York movie or that other horse shit I never watched before. I watched The Departed. That was a great film, but I didn't like looking at Alec Baldwin's goofy ass face.